Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we are going to talk about box shadow. This is again a demand from one of my subscribers who wanted to understand this in a better way, so I'm making a separate video for that. So under the simplest explanation, box shadow is nothing else than the shadow of a div or something like that. Like you can use it on spans and various other things. So suppose you give some properties like width 100. As to have a habit of giving 100 as the value, you can give any. Okay, and let's give it a background of black. Okay. For some reason it isn't showing. Okay. Bro. Let's refresh it. Yeah, now let's rewrite. Div. Let's give it here now div. Width 100 pixel. Height 100 pixel. And background yeah, now it has appeared. Let's also give some tags to our body, and I would give display flex. No, not flex. I would give grid. Like giving grid is rather easier because it takes lesser count, and I would give it a height of 100 VH. So if suppose I'm using box shadow, then box shadow will simply be of the same size, 100 pixel by 100 pixel. So if I suppose write box shadow, and I give a value such as 64Q and 64Q, you can see another same sized div has appeared. And if I wanted to be of some other color, suppose red color, you can see. So this property is quite useful when we are working with, like, we can create one for a button and it would look pretty good. So 16 and 16. Now suppose we create an animation like hover animation. So simply div hover makes it go to top 100 and left, like any arbitrary value for now. First of all, I'll have to give it position absolute. Like you can use it like a button. I would later on create videos where I would be featuring a button where we can simply go on it and it will create two levels, like the initial space and then the final one. Or we can, like, this will take a little bit of time, nothing else. That's the only reason I'm not doing something like that for now. So this is simply how box shadow is used. It isn't a really complex topic or something. Like you can create more of it. Suppose you want one at 32Q, and then you want the color to be, suppose, which one was it? Green. Now if you want any other, such as I previously gave the value 64, so we can also give one on 64Q, and then I can give blue color. This is blue color. So and it isn't necessary to give both of them the same value. Like I can give 16Q and I can give 64Q with it, and just simply give it any random color such as F0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I don't even know what color it is, honestly. And there are no bounds of what size you can give. Like, let's suppose you gave 190. You can see it is of the exact same size as the original div, but it is a shadow and any color can be used for it. There are no bounds in that also. And if you don't specify a color, then it will simply show it as black, as you can see. So it will inherit the properties of the main div, but it can have a different location. That's why I have been using this in multiple CSS battles. So let me open once and I'll show you where it has the best use. Such as you can see this one, it is just simply 6 squares. So I can create one div and place it here, and all of the other ones can be simply put there. Then comes this. To some extent this can also use this one too. This one also utilized box shadow when I created it. So like this, multiple places. Even here, like you can see 5 squares are of the same size. We can also use, like, create this using these only. As you know, we can place some squares together like this. Also this, like, it is so simple, and it can be simply created using box shadow, which is also just a line of code. A line of code to create as many other divs as you want, but it should have the same size. Okay, this doesn't work. So that's it. There is nothing else special in it. It was this simple. I was first considering of not creating this video and simply explaining it in the comments, but later on I thought that it would be better if I create a video, so that if someone else has a doubt, they can simply check this video. So that's it for today's video. Hope to see you in the next one. Till then, bye.